I get bullied in school. I can't wait till I'm a cop so I can bully you, white people. Hey. White people, no, we can't dance. And I don't whoop my kids or spank their hands. White people. Bad Michael, bad. Who's a bad Michael? Go to your room, Michael. If you poke me on my arm, I bruise easily. So I only quarterback in the football league. I like to watch porn, I can tap for days. And my favorite potato chips are Lay's because they're white. I take weird drugs like ecstasy, mushrooms, crystal meth, and LSD. We put it in a pipe for a homemade bong. And watch out for the priest, he will rape your son. And most of us would die trying out for fear factor. I guess that's why they say I'm just a country loving, deer hunting, rabbit eating, redneck, inbreeding, beer drinking, small penis. Did I mention we drive a tractor? We're red when we're mad, when we're sick we're green. We race in the world that eat sardines. White girls flat butts, and I know that's mean, but if you try to eat the food it tastes like saltines. Back far away from that anus. A white woman came to me to bash my song until she realized I was black, and then she zipped her purse. White people, I get bullied in school. I can't wait till I'm a cop so I can bully you. White people. A white woman came. White people, no, we can't dance. And I don't whoop my kids or spank their hands. White people. See, this is probably why white kids end up shooting up schools. Hey. Hold up a second. We can't have a white song without the country music in it. Yeehaw! Yeah, we all like country music. No. Never understand what we're saying. No. But if you ever come down to Texas, come chill with me on my porch. Cause we all got shotguns and we all commute by horse. I said we have farms, we like to mosh, we like Family Guy, we like Tosh. I guess my point here is, if you're white, we automatically like you. Show little white people, I get bullied in school. I can't wait till I'm a cop so I can bully you. White people. Hey. White people can't jump that high. So if you're trying to lose the cops, find a fence nearby. White people. Unless the cop is like, Larry Bird or something, then don't try. White people, since 76, big jerks making other races look like shit. White people.
Wake up, white people. Wake up. Or hold on. Am I this guy? Hold on. How you doing on Burger Podcast? All right. Or am I this guy? Hold on. Huh? Am I this guy? Right here. Huh? Am I this guy going, hi, buddy. Hey, buddy. How you doing? Listen, have I got a deal for you, okay? I'm going to set you up on the sweetest car you've ever seen. I'm going to tell you right now. Hold on a second. I'm going to tell you right now. I've got you covered, okay? You can trust me. Honest guy, got a family. I'm from the community. You know me from the church. How you doing? Am I that white dude? Or, hold on. Am I this white dude? Am I this white dude? Sorry, I'm going different directions here. Yo, bro, what's up, man? How you doing, man? Cool, yeah, bro. What's up, man? Let's party, bro. Let's light one up. You know what I'm saying? Kick back and chill. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna head down to the protest. I'm really sick of the shit that's going on. You know what I'm saying, bro? We got to fix this shit, man. We got to start having it be right. You know what I'm saying? It's not right what's going on, bro. Got to get in touch with the world around you, man. See, what I'm trying to say here is when you tell me man. Well, if they wouldn't wear their pants, if they wouldn't wear those baggy pants, or they wouldn't do the dress like this, or they wouldn't, and I think you're an idiot because how somebody dresses, how a black person dresses, should never constitute how they're treated by police or anyone else. At the same time, how I look in certain clothes or certain looks should not constitute how you assume I am. You see, do you know how many white people right now are claiming to be gay just because they want a pass, just because they don't want to just be white? Like they're scared to death. Sorry. They're scared to death to just be white people right now. No, I don't mean like, oh, proud white. No, none of that shit, man. Yeah, I'm in California and LA, man. I don't know about any groups that are really proud white. We're just all white, like whoever's white. I'm a Jew. I'm 100% Jewish. I look this Syrian. It is what it is. Hey, John, how's it going, buddy? What's happening? Yeah, here's the deal, man. Like, I look this Aryan. I'm 100% Jewish. I'm a mixed African, or Ashkenazi, Sephardic Jew. Okay, so I'm not white. I couldn't be part of white groups. I couldn't run the Klan. I can't be in the Brotherhood and all that stuff. Fine, whatever. Okay, my point I'm making is the judgment put on people has got to just stop. We got to move forward. There's simply good, bad, and sheep. The people in the middle are the worst. They're the ones that's what I mean. They're the ones like my first ex-wife. It's like her family. They're racist. They're fucking all prejudiced. But a bunch of them went to the protests to protest. And I'm like, you're protesting you, your husbands. You're protesting your own family, your own dad. Like my ex-father-in-law was the most racist piece of shit ever. This dickless little fucking asshole. And it's funny because he's got it's funny because he has Parkinson's now, and it is fucking funny because he was a total racist, and it's horrible. And I was the only person who'd ever call him out. Also, her cousins, when they came here from Chicago, they would say things. We'd be walking down the street, and they'd go like this. They go, "Boog," and I go, "What the fuck was that?" He goes, "The black guy." I go, "What the fuck did you just call him?" "No, Boog." I go, "Are you an idiot?" I go, "Bro, don't ever fucking do that when I don't know what the fuck your thing is. Do your thing. Like, be you. But don't ever fucking be you around me like that. Because I fucking know people. Like, I don't roll like that. I'm not cool with that. And, I'm not trying to tell you who to be or whatever. Sorry, my hair's bugging me now. I'm not trying to tell but don't fucking do any of that shit or we will not be cool. Now, this is my ex-wife's family when we were still married and things were okay. And I still told them, like, no, don't ever fucking do that shit. And it didn't affect me. I didn't even have a mixed daughter. I didn't have a daughter who was black and Jewish at the time. You see what I'm saying? And I was like, fuck no. No problem calling them out. People will not call out their own parents. You see what I'm saying? There's black people right now sitting down to dinner, and they got a mom or dad or someone in the family talking about, yeah, fucking neighbors, the Mexicans, they need to get the fuck out of here. They don't even belong in this country. And nobody at that table is going to go, hey, uncle, dad, whatever. That is fucking, you have no right to say that. And you have no right to decide who belongs where. And that's completely wrong. They're going to ignore it because they don't want the problems at home. They don't want to deal with it. Then they're going to go out and yell at everyone else for acting like that. Fix your home. And so when I say this, I point behind me. Isn't it funny that one continent is left out of slavery? There is no slavery whatsoever. In the United States of America. Not one number. Not even one. Not one. We know there's sex trafficking. We know there's prostitution. We understand that there's children that are kidnapped and under duress and everything else, but they're not enslaved where they're actual slaves, where they belong to someone. They're legally, the second they can get out, they can get out. If they can find a cop, they can get out. If they can get away, they can get out. They're not indebted or anything like that. Now, these other countries here have slavery. Am I doing okay here? Because I just have nobody. It's so sad. Sometimes I cry. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? Funny enough. Hold on. Where am I? Sorry. I forgot to go on my iTunes shit. I got to do that. I got to. I gotta be. Am I working here? They tell me it's not still a song. Okay.
These other countries.
Yeah. Okay. I'm good, bitches. Where are you then? Fuck all y'all. No. But anyway, but seriously, the deal is simply this. Watch, follow me. Oh, you know what? I want to see something. Because you know what they were doing to me? I don't know that they did it. I'm not saying they did it. Hold on.
I forgot to go on
Just see.
iTunes shit. I got it.
Just see this. Okay. Because before they kept changing my privacy to so just nobody cares about me. That's fine. I don't care. Fuck all you guys. I love you. I love every none of you. That's what I fucking love. Go on, share the goddamn video so people can see it. Again, life could be easier. Not easy, easier. And again, if we just realize there's problems throughout the world. Do you see? There are problems. Okay, let's get going. Hey guys, I'm Burger Podcast because I don't care. None of you are watching anyway. Fuck you. Fuck you on here. Everyone I'm pointing at. Guys, I'm Burger Podcast. Welcome. It is Wednesday, June 23rd. Quarantine day 3,600 and fucking holy shit, they're fucking us so bad. We are so tricked and so lied to and so confused on what it is. And now they're telling us coronavirus is coming back and nobody even knows more people with it. We're not sure who we even fucking believe. And oh my God, everybody's so confused. So the deal is we're talking about the fact that throughout the world, modern slavery exists everywhere but in the United States. And granted, I understand that there's prostitution, there's child pornography, there's child slavery or child trafficking. I understand that. What I'm saying is actual slavery still exists throughout the world in everywhere, every continent other than in America. In the Americas, yes, but that's in Central and South America. In United States of America, no recorded slavery exists. Now, everyone could say whatever they want, blah, blah, blah. Whatever's being hidden in the U.S. is being hidden everywhere else, too, so those numbers are wrong. In Asia, though, you have 30 million people living in slavery. 30 million in slavery. Russia and Eurasia, 2 million. Europe, 1 million something. And let me get rid of this. In Africa, sub-Saharan Africa, 6,245,000. In the Americas or Latin America, you have 2,160,000, whatever, almost, 2 million. And in the United States of America, you have zero. Now, in Europe, you have 1 million, and the 1 million exists literally, I think it's in like Ukraine or something like that, like some weird fucking place where it actually exists. But whatever, nonetheless. What I'm saying is, out of all these countries, kind of, take a second to maybe realize something. You got 6 million people, so almost 7 million living in slavery in Africa. You have 2 million in Latin America. You have 30 million in Asia. You have 2 million, almost 3 million in Russia. 1.2 million in Europe and none in the United States. So let's put things in a little more perspective. So we talk all the time about race. We talk about you can only be racist. To be a racist, well, they say white people can only be racist because you have to be in power. But what about the places where white people aren't, like Asia, in Africa and certain places like that where there aren't white people? What about the Bantu? The Bantu are killing off the pygmies. And I'm not making a joke. I'm not being funny. The Bantu are truly, they enslave, they abuse, they torture, they kill, all this stuff to the pygmies and the Bantu, and it's considered a racial war between them. They're considered two different races amongst themselves. So these people are completely racist. The Bantu are completely racist against the pygmy whom were there first. Follow me. So they've been enslaved and everything else by the Bantu, the pygmy. No one upset about that? And let me not take away from the fact that, yes, America has a lot of things to fix. And America has been horrible to Black people. That said, the rest of the world, the rest of like Africa, Asia, where am I? Sorry, Africa, Asia, the Middle East, places like that, horrible at a much higher rate. So when we talk about our police brutality, we talk about police brutality, but we don't talk about other people's police brutality. This man his face is being stepped on. That's a cop in Africa, in Kenya, and he's stepping on the man's face. He can't breathe. He can't breathe at all because he died. Yeah, there's a couple more pictures, but then he's dead. What I'm saying is, I don't know. I mean, why are we being tricked? Why are we being tricked? This man in the next few pictures punches the shit out of that man. First of all, I'm going to tell you right off the bat, he is wearing an Africa soccer shirt. So fuck anyone who hits him, because Africa got a sick ass soccer team. Right up, boom. Like they have like Kenya, a place like that, Nigeria. Their teams come through and kick fucking ass. So shame on you for ever hitting someone wearing a badass jersey like that right off the bat. Second of all, look at that though. Look at the stance. Look at everything. Where's Whitey? Is Whitey somewhere I don't see with strings making him do this? Is this what's happening? Because it seems like, you know, Mexico, their president, everything was like, oh, that's horrible what America did. What Mexico, the way Mexico treats darker people is atrocious. The way Mexico treats Salvadorians or Guatemalans is atrocious. The way Mexico treats the indigenous people, the Aztecs, the Chiapans, the adorable little people that sell chiclets in Tijuana, the way those people are treated is atrocious. And it is a racist thing. You have the Mexicans who see themselves as better than the natives and treat them atrociously. And that's okay, but then their president gets to talk shit. This is what I'm trying to say. Maybe everyone needs to clean house a little. Maybe we need to stop pretending like America's the bad guy and stop pretending like it's really all us. It was way before us this horrible shit was going on. Way before we existed. Way before any of this was going on. Before white people ever went to these other places, fucking this shit was going on and on and on. No, it wasn't like Columbus came and created invading. I mean, the fucking Norsemen, again, keep in mind, a lot of the Norsemen weren't fucking white. They were also African mixed and things like that. It's a mix of people, but yeah, keep in mind, people have been fucking hurting, raiding, killing, enslaving, and doing all this shit long before America, long before white people, long before, look at this is in Asia, and fucking he can't breathe. That dude can't breathe. He died too. He's dead. Not right there, but he died. It's the story. I had a problem loading stories. I don't care. Fuck you. Don't judge me. Nobody judges me. So there's a picture of an Asian guy, and he's got a cop's knee right into his neck, and he ended up dying and whatever. Nobody cares, but, you know, he can't breathe. But Asian people are out there protesting, talking about, oh, white people, blah, 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 white people. And it's just so tiring. And again, see the name? Burger. Not a white dude. Jew. I don't know if you get that. Hated throughout the world, Jew, anti-Semitism, biggest hatred throughout the world is anti-Semitism. Farrakhan fucking hates us, and we created the United Negro College Fund. We were some of the beginning people in the civil rights movements and all this shit. And then Farrakhan comes along and goes, fuck them. Fuck you. Although I like the dude. I got to be honest. I mean, see, to me, Farrakhan is like Trump to me. Farrakhan and Trump are the same people. They say exactly what the fuck they're thinking, and people can't really handle their straightforward fuck you-ness. Now, a lot of the shit Farrakhan says, I'd like to shove a fist up his cunt for. That anti-Semite bitch. A lot of things Trump says, I'd like to shove a fist up his cunt for. That egotistical fucking elitist bitch. But they both strong shit that needs to be heard. Farrakhan has dropped some solid crap out there, like some real deal shit, man. He's dropped. And then some of his shit gets loony toony. To me, again, Trump to me has dropped some solid shit out there, and then some of his shit's loony toony. You guys want to do better? Burger 2020. You want to do better? Then you fucking find somebody to elect who's a great person. But if you don't have someone to elect who's a great person, anybody who's even been thinking about running about against Trump and Biden are garbage. And if you vote anyone but Trump when you got this shit, you're losers. Unless you guys all got together and fucking, if you all got together and put Bernie Sanders in, I'd go, okay, yeah, good win, good job, and fuck it, whatever, Bernie will be fine. Anyone else, you get Biden in there, you guys are the biggest morons in the world. And you know what? I normally won't say that because I think opinion. Out of Biden's mouth, he said, poor kids are just as smart as white kids. And he meant black kids. And he meant it put down. And he told someone they weren't black if he didn't vote for him. And he told a first responder that he didn't like him and he hoped he died. Insane shit. Unbelievable shit. And so if you vote that man in, you're an idiot. I mean, that's just a fact. You can think what you want about Trump and like, okay, well, Trump's, said to grab by the pussy. But now if Trump came out and said, you should really physically grab women by the vaginas and yank them, give them taco chops. See, there was a bunch of people running around doing taco chops and everyone thought that was so funny. But Trump says grab by the pussy, it's a big problem. I appreciate that, brother. Thank you. Thank you. I'm going for that. Thank you. I'm really trying with the hair. I've been biotining even. Anyway, but so the deal is that, I mean, like people aren't looking at real facts. We're not stopping and taking a second to realize true history. Real history. That people have been marauding and invading and conquering and enslaving. And you know what? It does need to stop. I'm not saying that's just the way it is. I'm not saying that's just how it's going to be. Look, right here, no more slavery. It can all stop. We can all get together for a minute instead of letting them divide us one more time. Remember, half the people that were marching with you, protesting with you, are the reason you had to be out there protesting. It's their families that don't care about black lives. It's their families that create the laws and the rules and the companies that shit on minorities and shit on the poor. They were out there marching right with you and pretending to be cool. They were pretending to be okay. That's what I'm saying. You look at me and depending on how I dress and what I do is who I am to you. If I'm this guy, wake up, white people. Or am I this guy? Bro, what's up, man? Or am I this guy? Hey, man, I got a good deal for you. So, who do you want me to be? Or am I, hello, I'm like, and if I do this, am I no longer a white dude? Am I not responsible for slavery or any oppression whatsoever? Because I put a cock in my mouth. And the cock in my mouth has washed out all the white hatred I've ever had. Like if I blow a dude, it's literally like freeing myself of any hatred and racism that all other white men have to now bear. But because I like cock or I like men's mouth on my cock, you see what I'm saying? Because you're gay, you're still white. If you're white, you're still just as responsible as any non-responsible white guy. That's what I'm saying. My family, again, not even in the country at the time, and slavery wasn't in Israel for that matter. So, to the best of my understanding, not me. And that's what I'm saying. So it's like, that's my point. Why don't all of us that are hardworking, well, not me, but the rest of you are hardworking, why don't all the hardworking people, the working poor, the forgotten, the ignored, get together and change the world? And then we don't have scenes where people are getting beaten by the cops. Like, so we don't have scenes anymore like this. We don't have scenes like this. We don't have scenes like this anymore. And we don't have any more George Floyds. Well, okay, we have a lot more George Floyds. We don't have any more situations like what happened to George Floyd. We don't have any more Trayvon Martin moments. We stop all that and we say, you know what? Fuck all the lies. Fuck the media hype. Fuck the politics, the brainwashing, the media brainwashing, endlessly lying to us, endlessly telling us this COVID thing is more than it is when the numbers don't make sense, endlessly scaring the fuck out of us, endlessly abusing their powers and messing with us. We have no idea what's really going on. AOC got busted in an email that came out, and she was saying that, oh, well, let's just keep this going because this is how we're going to keep Trump from getting elected. And that's scary as fuck. And you guys better remember that. You're being fucked with. It's real simple. Hey, black people, white people, Asian people, Nordic people, Sephardic people, Middle Eastern people, Arabic people, Sub-Saharan people, mountain people, Caucasian people, Arctic people, everything. All people who aren't rich. Wake up. You're being lied to. You're being tricked to hate one another because everybody who's in power needs to keep their power. The people like the Bill Gateses and all these other people from all over the world and every other country and every other color, they want to keep their power. And they only keep that power if we keep the machine going. But if we just break off and go do our own things, if we just start living a free life and start building our own houses again and building and demanding that we have rights to the world, that we get to go wherever we want, that we end borders, stop countries. We don't need countries anymore. We just need a set of laws of human love. Hey, man, there's every Bible out there has the same rules right off the bat. Fuck anything else that tells everyone what they can or can't do in the sense of with their own bodies, their own life, their own choices. But how about taking in the fact that all of these religions share that we have to be good to one another, respect one another, not kill one another. Forget everything added. All the religions share that we need to respect, not kill, not murder, not rape, not take advantage, not hurt one another. So then we have to allow each other to be who we are, and we get to be who we are, and we can do so without hurting each other. And that's what people need to wake up to. Yeah, I can say it a million times and a million times and a million times. It's not going to matter. You're going to do these. We did all these stupid protests. We had riots. We had everything else go on, and nothing's going to change. Not one fucking thing is going to change. And I'm telling you right now, nothing's going to share the goddamn video, you fuck cunts. Nothing's going to change. So we just have a ton of fireworks going off. That's all that's been going on. For some reason, everyone's setting off fireworks. But nothing's going to change, and that's not right. This needs to change. No more black people need to die. No more white people need to die. No more Latin people need to die. No more So no Arabic or Asian people are dying at the hands of the police, unarmed. That's just a simple fact. No unarmed people have been killed by the police that were Asian or Arabic. But no more Latin people, no more black people, and no more white people need to die unnecessarily unarmed by the police. It's ridiculous. That just needs to end right there, okay? And then we need to stop imprisoning people for drug use. Right off the bat, no more imprisonment for using drugs. Manufacturing drugs, yes. If you're manufacturing meth and cocaine and rock and stuff like that, heroin, yes, you can go to jail for, you should be able to go to jail for fucking 50 years. Boom, right off the bat, no discussion. You get caught manufacturing these drugs, prison. You get caught with them, nobody cares. Do drugs. Like, you know what I'm saying? Just, that's all. Do drugs. If you can grow them, do them. Like, make it all legal. Like, you can do your own shit. You just can't sell them. You just can't sell them. You shouldn't profit off of it. Everyone should be able to grow their own shit. That's all. Do your own things. Come up with your own shit. Figure it out. You want to be a druggie? Figure it out. But you can't sell them. Make that a big crime. You know what I'm saying? Stop imprisoning drug addicts. Stop hurting people. Stop hurting the poor. Stop imprisoning. Stop giving people tickets for sleeping on the streets. Stop. But at the same time, we just were able to get everyone off the streets for COVID. So why can't we provide housing for everybody? Why can't we just, and then the rest of the people that don't want housing, just tell them no problem. Here's places you can go, but you can't live in the city. Like, you can't just live on the streets and be disgusting. You can't do that. That's that simple. Just make it, it's a health issue. This is why we ended up with certain things. It's a health issue. But they want what they want. They create this because it's what they want. Anyway, people wake up. Just simply wake up and realize we're being lied to so badly. We're being tricked so badly. We don't hate each other. We haven't fucked each other over, and we're not the ones that have done this to each other. That's exactly it, Paul. But the power goes throughout the world. And the people in power are all different religions and races, but they hang out. Like Bill Gates and like sheiks and people like that, they're all blowing each other and doing crazy shit and hanging out and smoking doobs. And I love that you're here, Paul, by the way. You just got me so excited. I was about to end. I just haven't seen you forever. And I love your input. Even when you don't agree with me, which is a lot, I still love your input because it's real. You're like what I was just saying, like with Farrakhan. I don't agree with Farrakhan with a lot, but I do agree with some of the shit Farrakhan says. And I love that he's powerful and doesn't give a fuck. He doesn't care about whether he can be huge famous or he can destroy himself, and he'll do it straight out because he's going to speak his speech. And I can respect that about him. That's the same thing I like about Trump. Like I said, they said, no, Trump was joking about the tests. Trump comes out and he goes, I don't joke. I was serious. And I go, I love this dude. They tried to save him, and he's like, fuck no. I said what I said. And what he said was ridiculous, but it was hysterical. And that he backed it was hysterical. That's what I'm saying. That's like Farrakhan. He'll say something insane, but then he'll back it. He's like, yeah, no, I'm sticking to it. And you can respect that. You're right, though. The people in power, they care about money. It's all about money. And it's like this is what I'm saying. People keep wanting to point out that Black Lives Matter's organization, the nonprofit, is horrible. Yeah, so what? It has nothing to do with the message that Black Lives Matter too. Black Lives Matter too. They also matter. That's just a message. It's a message, a saying, something we need to incorporate into our lives until it becomes a norm that when we look at statistics, when we look at things, that Black lives are mattering. You see, when Black lives are mattering also, then we don't have to say that. Then we can talk about all lives matter, because we know all lives matter right now except Black. Right now we're trying to include that Black lives matter. So unfortunately, there's a lot of people out there that want to make their point by saying, oh, they steal, their horrible organization. Yes, they are. All organizations are generally bad. All nonprofit organizations are almost always horrible. However, the idea behind Black Lives Matter too is the great idea, a great phrase, and it needs to be understood and woven into the understanding and thought process of the American society, that we are all citizens. I have said forever, and you can go back forever, I have said forever that Chris D'Elia was messing with underage girls. I don't know, I just wanted to put that in there again because people really said I was jealous. And it wasn't anything to do with that. I just knew one of the girls. Okay, that said, I have said forever that it's a horrible crime that there is Black History Month, because Black history, not African history, Black history is part of American history. It is American history. Black people are equally a part of the American history as Latin, Asian, and white, and Jewish, and Nordic, everything. All are part of American history. So to separate and give them 1 month is horrible. Throughout the year, the Black history should have been talked about, and more understanding should have been paid to the contribution of Black people as well as Asian people. Again, there's your problem in that education. And again, keep in mind that education was run by people with money, not poor. There aren't Klan members fucking like there aren't these. I'm sorry, Cletus isn't fucking deciding what books get in. People with educations and money decide what books get in. So the white people that were keeping that shit out and giving the bad books and doing all that stuff are the ones that pretend to march and do all that stuff. All these people are going to vote Trump, and they're going to pretend like they didn't. Trump will get elected because there's going to be so many Latin and Black people, so many Arabic and Asian people, and so many white people that all pretend like they would never vote Trump, that are all going to vote Trump and pretend they didn't. And they're going to be astonished when he gets elected, even though they know they're part of why he got elected. Simple fact. And again, you gave the choice of Biden or Trump. That was your fault. You have great people out there that you could have picked from. Great people. The fact that nobody considered Michelle Obama, really. I mean, I know everyone talked about it. The fact that she didn't run, shame. Anyway, guys, listen. I really love me. I wish you guys would listen more because I'm incredible. On iTunes, iHeart, Spotify, and everything else, Facebook, which blocks me all the time. Check it out, but share the video. because people need to hear it. It's a simple fact. Wake up, guys. Wake up, whole world. Stop it. Stop being tricked. Stop being sheep. Stop falling into the media. Stop falling into the political hype and the brainwashing. We don't all hate each other. People don't hate each other. We're all fucking. We're all having mixed kids. I got three kids and two different mixes, and none of them have much white in them. So all over the world, everyone's mixed. Salvadorians and Mexicans hate each other. Meanwhile, I've taught 1 million Mexican Salvadorian kids that are mixed. So if they all hate each other, why are they fucking so much? Japanese and Chinese, Asian, Taiwanese, all this shit hate each other, but 1 billion mixed kids, a ton of mixed kids. Look how many black and white kids there are. But everyone hates each other. Stop being fooled. Stop buying into it. We don't hate each other. Guys, think about it. Think about it. Take poor white people and put them near poor black people, and they're going to hang out. They're going to become friends. Latin people, everyone's going to become friends, man. I grew up in these neighborhoods. I didn't hate anyone. They didn't hate me. We all became friends. We all said shit. We all joked with each other, but we were friends. We were friends. When it came down to it, we were friends. We joked with each other because that's what society taught us to do. But we were friends, and we didn't think anything really. And that's what people need to wake up to. The real world is we don't hate each other. Rich people segregate and separate. And they're not really segregate and separate. They want us to segregate and separate. So we don't come after them. So we don't wonder why they have 3 houses and we have none. Why do you have 3 houses but I have none? You were just born into money. It was fucking gang money. It was this money. It was stolen money. It was off the backs of fucking slaves and stuff. And so you don't want to admit it, and you don't want to have to give your money back, and you don't want to give up your shit. So you keep the lies going. All over the world, they keep the lies going because nobody wants to give back what they stole, what they took from everyone. And it's all rich people. And I'm just going to say this, okay? I'm just going to say this one thing is my daughter said, Mom smells so bad sometimes. It smells like she's making salmon. And I died laughing.